Hi, welcome back to Verdant. I'm Ellie Bear. I am joined with our new top laner, the Gov. Just a few questions, just so that the audience can see what we are working with when it comes to the upcoming split. So, why Verdant? Was it you approached by somebody in particular, or did you seek us out?
So I play Football Manager every Friday online with some of the old Barrage boys, including Frumi and James or
Yeah.
Slimpkins, the manager of Verdant, obviously. And he just posed the question to me of, would you fancy getting back into League? And at the time, I just started playing solo queue a little bit again. I've been enjoying it. I've been getting up to like Diamond 3, Diamond 2. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm enjoying this still a little bit more. I'd love to get back into it. So I just thought, why not? Trials went okay, and thankfully now I'm here. So
Hey! So, what is it that you kind of want to get out of it in terms of, is it always going to be you as a player? Are you going to branch out into other areas in terms of like coaching in the future, or are you just kind of you're in it for the moment and you're going to see where we kind of go in the future kind of thing?
it's just a bit of fun and a bit of a hobby for me. I work full time, so it's a nice little release, something I got to look forward to, sort of at the end of each day. I think I'll see how the qualifying tournament goes. There's a lot of rust to get off of me at the moment, and it's been a long time since I've played, so my pool definitely needs a massive update. But I'd love to see how far I can get again. I mean, I've sort of when I stopped playing, I did the content stuff. And that was really fun for a while, but I think it was just a lot of work. And I mean, when I get to play, it's just playing League of Legends. It's just
Yeah.
fun. So
And how's it been with the team so far in terms of, working with the staff and the other guys on the team? I mean, I think I saw you duoing with one of the other players yesterday or something like that. But yeah, how have you guys all been getting along? Has it all been going all right?
yeah, I've been enjoying it so far. We had our first I suppose proper scrim yesterday after we had like a team meeting once the team had been decided. But no, it's going well so far. I've been duo queuing with Ryan, which has been very very nice. He's a nice young little chap. It's his first team, so I hope we can give him a fun experience. I know a lot of people that will come into, especially sort of like UKEL level, will have a very bad experience with either teams or players around them. So I think a big part of what I want to do for him, especially, is just let him have a good time.
Yeah.
We're not here for huge amounts of money down in the UKEL. So having fun and coming to scrim sessions and wanting to be there, I think,
Yeah.
is the most important thing.
Oh yeah, for sure. So when was it that you started first playing League? Do you remember what season you started in?
I got like a really vivid memory of like the Ziggs lock screen for when you go into it. So like a very long time ago, like season 2. So I've been playing the game like very casually since then. But I mean, my first like proper thing was probably like 2019.
Yeah.
Um, Qualified with Nerd Rage. That went very very south. As we all know, dodgy org. But we ended up changing the name to Raise Your Governors. Wasn't my idea. It was my team's idea because there was a little thing in Twitch chat going on. But that was great. Got picked up by Barrage with Simkins. Then played for Enclave for a little bit. Went back to Barrage, and then my whole career has basically just been swapping between Barrage and Enclave. So
That's fair. Hopefully we can keep you around so that you don't swap teams multiple times again. Were you always in top lane? Or have you done what the rest of us have done and just kind of started in one lane, gone to the next lane, gone to the next lane, or
I've always really been a top laner. I think I've not really like experimented with any other roles particularly. I mean, when you first play, you don't really play roles. You just play like random
yeah.
champions in whatever. But I've probably been playing top lane for the longest time. I've not really tried anything else.
Yeah, that's fair. Do you remember what your first champion was?
Probably Ash.
I think it was the same for most people. Now they give you an
Yeah.
option. When you start a new account, they give you an option as to who your first champion is. Back in the days, I remember the tutorial. It would just you'd have no choice but to play Ash. Now you get like Misfortune, Darius, and Master Yi.
Yeah.
So obviously not going to ask you your favorite champion because obviously I don't want anybody watching this and thinking, oh yeah, he really likes that champion, we're just going to perma-ban it. Do you have any players that you look up to?
I mean, this is like an old thing, like really back in the day. I don't watch too much Pro League right now. I very casually like sort of look at Games of Legends to see what people are playing and everything for the meta, but I don't watch too much. But like from back in the day, Someday on KT Rolster was amazing, and sort of like my favorite champion from that, I guess I could say, is sort of Top Echo when he used to play it a load. That was really, really fun, and I really enjoyed watching him play on that. And that was sort of like when I was watching a lot. Yeah, I mean, everyone else hates Top Echo, but if you're playing it when it was broken, really fun.
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed those old metas. Because I was a season 2 starter as well. I was saying to GG that I remember trying Nasus in jungle back in the day because I couldn't get him in top lane, and there's a reason that I'm not signed as a player and that I'm signed as the content. But is there a coach that you look up to as well? I mean, this one's always a little bit of an ominous one, but when I mean look up to, just one that stands out to you when it comes to, it could be something like they're drafting, or they've just done really, really well for a team, or they've just kind of, you know, they've excelled. It's one of those weird ones, but I suppose like thinking back to obviously the good days of the KT Rolster and stuff like that, like I always went for Coma from SKT because he kind of, for me, he was a pinnacle. But who is it for you?
I honestly really don't have one. I know it's such a weird thing. I mean, like I could say like coaches that I've had before, but I don't really particularly have a favorite coach, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, that's fair. It's just one that I throw out there just to say we'll put it down that choose your favorite coach.
Yeah, go on then.
But yeah, those were all the questions that I had for you. It was just a nice little interview so everybody could see what's up and coming for the split. But I really appreciate you talking to us, even if it was just for, you know, a few minutes.
It's fine, no worries.
Cool. Well, we will be back soon with whatever order I decide to release the videos in.